it's just a bunch of retards from Discord hanging out with fucking BB guns. But it's made to seem like the most sinister thing as possible. Look at these. This was from the video we just watched. He has a fucking rice Asian hat on. He's more concerned about blaming Minx for the death of fucking Twomad instead of making a cohesive video showing evidence that the guy is guilty. He would prey on the vulnerable even after the police got involved, including a 13-year-old in a fucking mental hospital. But then the 13-year-old comes out and just says, hey man, that nothing creepy like that ever even happened. So this guy is just full of shit. Is Twomad a pedo? No. Can y'all stop asking me shit about Twomad? Or I'm gonna mute the word, bruh. I am Misty, I'm my own person, and I don't have any associations with Twomad anymore, for fuck's sake. But also, the main tweets that I haven't been able to go over earlier is that Jameskii's been tweeting a lot about this, now claiming that Twomad, I don't know why the fuck this guy doesn't really just make his own comprehensive Twitter thread or video. And it's only making people change their mind more and more about this situation. Because I've been seeing more and more tweets getting tens of thousands of likes, thousands of likes, disagreeing with Jameskii and calling him a fraud because of how Spurgy's coming across with these consistent tweets without getting all of his ducks in a row and instead making a cohesive statement or even fucking thread showing evidence. But instead he's making schizo tweets against Minx, blaming Minx for that, like, she convinced him or encouraged him to commit suicide. And also is claiming that these firearms that Twomad had in some of these meme videos were genuine, real firearms, and other people are coming out with their statements saying, actually, like, no, I was friends with the guy. This video was used as, like, a statement to show he's a threat and he has firearms in the legal case, but these were just airsoft fucking guns. These weren't actual real fucking firearms. I know. Lo and behold, surprise fucking surprise. Jameskii's fabricating information and lying. He's never fucking done that before. Twomad did possess real firearms. I was sent this video that was privately taken right before the BTS concert, December 2021. So let's check him out. This incriminating video of Twomad.
Bro, my fucking ears.
Here we go though. Gang, what the fuck, thank you.
Bro, my fucking ears.
Here we go though. Gang, what the fuck, thank you.
I have some other people saying that this is a airsoft gun. This isn't a real firearm. Watching this video, I don't exactly know because I look at the clip or whatever the fuck, or like this little like bullet that falls out. I'm inclined to believe that some of it's real a little bit. Maybe it could be a real gun. It could be a real gun. But also, what is this fucking gunshot?
Yeah.
That has to be an Omega fucking James Bond silencer for that to be a real gunshot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, guns are much fucking louder than that.
Here we go though. Yeah, what the fuck, thank you.
It's airsoft. End of video, look at the counter. This right here. Now, if someone's a fucking gun expert, tell me, what is this? Is this airsoft or a real gun? I don't generally know. It could be either way on that specific video. But then he shows this up. This video. I mean, this photo, which I'm pretty sure Twomad said and confirmed, or I guess it's like his word, so it's not as trustworthy. But he said this wasn't a real gun. And I don't remember fully, but I even remember her saying that it wasn't a real gun either, because while it happened and he opened the door with a gun, which granted is still like schizophrenic for fucking even do that with an airsoft gun. But he like said it to her on spot saying, hey, it's not a real gun, it's not a real gun. And then they like calmed down after that. But still weird, schizophrenic, but it's a much bigger deal if it's an airsoft gun versus being a real gun. Bro, that's 100% airsoft gun. I'm from Ireland and I know that. Gotcha. Because I also have like people, I see this guy, Jamie Pine, who I don't really know his association with Twomad, but he has a substantial follower account. And he said, wait, so in these legal documents, y'all include a screenshot of Twomad trying to kill a spider with an airsoft gun, because I shot that video, and none of his guns were real. What is this evidence of? So it seems like this is a friend of his or some sort. And this was the tweet that Minx put out saying, ask the police to do something, and they said until it's a break and enter, they can't do anything. This is one image from the lawsuit. Jameskii, can I show the rest? Where this just shows Obviously, schizo calls from Twomad, which we already know he's like a harasser. But look at this sinister, like fucking group of photos. Luhrix, he's from Canada. They banned people from owning all types of real guns. Okay, but to give benefit of the doubt to both sides, like maybe he was in America when this happened, so don't really know. But look at this shit. What the I feel like, I don't know, just because it's a court legal thing, they make it automatically black and white, which very, very much could be the case. But this just feels so much more sinister than what it actually is, and so much like fucking more dramatic and scary, where if you actually look at these fucking photos, it's just meme poses from Twomad. Him coming across the like corner, him standing here. Like, we have the real photos of these. This is the normal photo. It's just a fat fucking black dude holding an airsoft fucking BB gun. But if you look at this one, it looks like the fucking Dark Knight. Look at this look at this shit. What the fuck? But in reality, just some fat fucking black dude. And you had other people like coming out saying this, Yumi, confirming he's got 360k followers. This photo is from 2019 from my Instagram, and apparently ended up in a lawsuit to be shown as real guns. Broad, they're unloaded BB guns. The fuck is going on? So, and this video and this tweet got 16,000 likes. So a lot of more people are coming out saying that, you know, a lot of this information is spotty, even when he does show evidence, and Jameskii does show any kind of proof, or Minx shows any kind of proof from the court case or any kind of legal matter that's going on involving Twomad. Just seems like it's bullshit in regards to like the real guns thing to prove that he's a threat. It's just a bunch of retards from Discord hanging out with fucking BB guns. But it's made to seem like the most sinister thing as possible. Look at these. This was from the video we just watched. He has a fucking rice Asian hat on. He's holding the gun. And they're like calling it a Glock loaded. That like little text right there. He ain't a threat no more. Goes hard. The Glock looks pretty real, and the bullets do too. I've had a revolver of fake bullets. Never seen a Glock replica of fake bullets like that. Gotcha. I mean, it could be real. It just seems like very suspicious because other people are coming out saying the other pictures are fake too. So it's just putting into question a lot of the things Jameskii's saying about this guy. Because this first photo, let me go back. Yeah, like this video right here. This was supposed to be looked at as like a sinister thing. And it's fucking him with an airsoft gun trying to shoot a spider. Look at this retarded shit.
Yo, just spectating. I'm in severe pain right now.
It's on your leg! No!
Retards. Like, this is the threat. This is the threat to your life. This fucking guy, man. This is the threat. Like, we're supposed to be genuinely scared of this guy. Like, he's gonna come to your fucking house. He's gonna come to VidCon with his airsoft rifles and shoot you dead. It's just a fucking retard. It's a Discord retard. This is supposed to be threatening, man. And this is what I mean. This is why he was suspicious from the jump. Why Jameskii wasn't showing all this information up front. Granted, he still could show information, and it is still possible that Twomad is guilty of a lot of the things that he's alleging here. But, man, he's really fucking shooting himself in the foot with not only a fucking airsoft gun, a fucking full-on rifle in the situation. He isn't presenting any of the information in any kind of like organized manner for anyone to take this shit seriously. No, and it's getting like semi-mainstream now too. People are laughing at this guy, calling him a fucking joke because of how silly this is. They're calling like this guy a threat, and it's presented as this real danger. Why is he taking so long to show evidence when he was so quick to tweet about Twomad 15 minutes after he died? Yeah, what the fuck is this guy doing, man? He was so quick. Yeah, like 10 minutes after he got word that that guy got fucking killed. Not fucking killed. He died. He immediately runs to Twitter, but then can't show evidence for the next like days, but instead wants to make schizo tweets too, not showing any evidence. Instead, he's more concerned about blaming Minx for the death of fucking Twomad. instead of making a cohesive video showing evidence that the guy is guilty. It's just Mama Max all over again. I mean, it's impossible not to see the patterns. He's retweeting a bunch of people giving their testimonies, which doesn't show evidence. This one girl was fucking nuts. We looked at this last tweet. She claimed that Twomad was sending her threats about raping her with drugs. But if you look at the DMs, it's just retarded memes coming from Rap God. Yeah, real fucking rapist. And it's like him saying like shit like, I'll put you on the special list, consensually, freely, I'll take your virginity. Yeah, this is sexual harassment. I would be more than willing to say that. But like, look at these DMs and tell me, are you really like in danger for your life? You think this guy is gonna come to your house and fucking rape you? He never even made any rape threats to you. You just lied. And Jameskii is retweeting lies. Luhrix and the police online records, if you search the real names of Twomad or Jameskii, nothing shows up. And that's what I wanted to show too. I have DMs from people. I'm not leaking DMs here. This is just my message requests, so no one cares about this. But I got a DM about this of people saying, hey Luhrix, I know I'm literally a nobody and I doubt you'll see this, but I wanted to give some info that maybe you could amplify in the wake of the Twomad things. Jameskii is quite literally lying about everything. There's no court cases not finished, not pending against Twomad. Even ran this through federal as well. Anyone can do this. It costs like maybe $3. Nothing shows up at all. The only thing that pops up is the settled civil case where a restraining order was issued against him for civil harassment. And Jameskii is purposely trying to manipulate that restraining order into making Twomad guilty for other crimes that he's alleging. He's being very manipulative and vague in his speech. Purposely. Just think of the two. They beat me at work if I work less than 12 hours. Always appreciate your schizo DMs, man. But if you can see right here, apparently this person looked this up. They looked up all court types, party search, all courts name Sidek Mudea, all courts. The search returned no results. And he continues. He quite publicly. He quite publicly. Jameskii that is claimed. What is this sentence? Jameskii that is claimed. Everything is public documents. We can all go look up. So I did. Oh, he claimed everything is public, so we could look up. So I did that. Lol. Turns out he's a liar and just using this to gain clout. And if you could see, no cases are found in this search criteria for Mudea. Granted, I haven't double checked this myself. I haven't checked it up, but if this is all true, makes it a lot more convenient and understandable why Jameskii put the burden on us to go look up the court documents instead of providing the evidence in his own tweet. It's our fault. It's our responsibility to go look up the evidence. But when people do try to look up the evidence, what do they find? No cases found of this search criteria. So obviously it's not just like that fucking simple. So I got sent that DM as well as someone else messaged me.
Just spectating.
Someone else messaged me saying, stop looking plain. I found video evidence of the AR-15 gun Twomad owned, and it was an airsoft rifle. They sent me this video.
Alright, the sewer monster's in.
The sewer monster.
Oh,
That's kind of satisfying.
Shoot it then.
I don't.
So this apparent rifle, granted, I'm not going to act like I know guns like the back of my fucking hand, okay? I've never shot a gun before. I've never owned a gun. I don't know shit about them. Haven't really done that much research. So I can't confidently say one way or another. But even with my retarded insights, I would find it really surprising if this is... I would bet $1,000 that this isn't a real rifle. Listen to that. You think a real rifle would be that fucking quiet? I mean, I could be wrong, but that is not how a gun fucking sounds.
Oh, that's kind of satisfying.
Shoot it then.
I don't.
So we got that. Spondal, why are you saying check Discord DMs? It's just gonna be you saying the N-word. Oh, wait, you actually provided something actually decent. Wow, look at Spondal. He's moving up the ladder. Good job, man. This is what, it's an airsoft. This is what it dropped. Okay, gotcha. So apparently this is it. If this is right, granted Spondal is a known retard, but hopefully he's upgrading to an upper class retard, if this is true. So if that is true, that's apparently what was dropped as well. What the bullets were. Luhrix, if the guy is saying there's no court documents, how does Minx have documents to leak? Well, it could have been like a different document. I'm trying to look it up.
Guns?
Let me see. Let me look at the Minx stuff again. I don't know what Minx has her hands on. I don't know what this is from, granted. I mean, it could be possible. I mean, it's just confusing. Overall, I'm not making the point that he's just outright lying about there being some kind of legal case going on or whatever. I'm just saying that it's his responsibility to bring it towards the public eye. And it's not like to put the burden on us to go and search out the information. You know what I mean? And it's in everyone's best interest too, because actually it's probably not, because the general audience probably doesn't give a fuck about this, and they're willing to just take someone's first-hand word, even though this guy Jameskii is known to be a manipulator and liar who has a personal vendetta against Twomad for years now. So actually it's probably the smart tactic from him to just put it on us, to put the burden on the audience to go look it up themselves, because he knows the majority of people he can count on just not willing to be put in the effort to check if it's real or not. But he keeps going though. Someone sent me this. The airsoft rifle, more clips. That was the clip we went over earlier.
This is Canada, motherfucker. This shit's legal in Canada.
This is him. Oh, wait, interesting. Okay. So this is apparently the time when he bought guns, and he comes home and he says it's legal in Canada, implying that all the guns were just airsoft. They weren't real because they're in fucking Canada.
You bought guns?
You want a blanket, bro? Let me let you pull it out of the bag. What, you don't believe me, huh? This is Canada, motherfucker. This shit's legal in Canada. You take up, Jack. This was done. First it's Chipotle.
And look what he pulls out.
Glock, nigga.
And look what he says. And then the Glock.
Glock, nigga. Chipotle. And then the fucking Glock, nigga.
And then the Glock. So, I mean, being ultra charitable, covering all bases. Maybe there's multiple Glocks, but I think it's pretty safe to say that that this is the Glock he shot in the earlier video with the fucking rice hat on, and it's clearly an airsoft or a fucking BB gun. Just think of the 5. Boogers taste good as hell when you ain't got a bitch in your ear telling you you're gross. Thank you, man.
And then the fucking Glock, nigga.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
So yeah, I think it's safe to assume that this is bullshit. That these guns were presented as real, but they're just fucking airsoft. He bought them in Canada. Yeah, guns are illegal in Canada? Is that true? Yep, those are fakes. I think you meant illegal, yeah. And also it's to prove that, like, Twomad is some kind of threat to society or threat to Jameskii's life. Already on top of that, I haven't seen any evidence of that. Even if he is the one, which we've seen no proof of, but even if he is the one who fake called the SWAT on Jameskii at TwitchCon, does that prove he's a threat to your life just because he owns, like, guns? He's gonna come to your house and fucking shoot you? I just don't really see the correlation or connection there. So, Jameskii uploaded another video where Twomad unloads a bullet. Notice how it's an empty shell that's silver. Since Twomad was confirmed to have other BB guns, this Glock is likely a Glock 8mm BB replica. And this was the apparent gun that he bought. A regular bullet has usually a bronze color tip that would have been noticeable in the video, but the shell ejected in that said video lacks that. So that's what I got sent about the situation. In regards to the guns, but also talking about the fucking 13-year-old, that apparently is fake completely as well. We already kind of went over that a little bit on stream, but I have more statements from this Misty girl confirming it's her, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, because this Misty girl put out this tweet saying hospital outfit, and this was the photo that Twomad posted on his Instagram, and she confirms it, saying, like, bro, this is the Instagram post that Twomad made. And also her saying, back in fucking October of 2023, is because a lot of people were asking her about this back then too. Is Twomad a pedo? No. Can y'all stop asking me shit about Twomad? or I'm gonna mute the word, bruh. I am Misty, I'm my own person, and I don't have any associations with Twomad anymore, for fuck's sake. So just even more evidence and testimony, as well as like we've went over the other statements from this Misty girl too. It seemed like there was no weird behavior of him preying on this girl. And Jameskii hasn't supplied anything to the contrary, and we've only seen evidence proving otherwise. From the girl, from the friend group that had Twomad and the girl like in contact with each other. They said they saw no weird interactions between them. And also they were in the same fucking friend group. So that seems to be completely fabricated and lied too, because outright, if you remember, Jameskii just said fucking straight up in his initial statements that he would prey on the vulnerable even after the police got involved, including a 13-year-old in a fucking mental hospital. But then the 13-year-old comes out and just says, hey man, that nothing creepy like that ever even happened. So this guy is just full of shit. And it sounds like he didn't even talk to this Misty girl before even making this statement. There was no communication there. Minx hit the wall in more ways than one. Okay, dude. People are shitting on Minx. Minx is a pretty unlikable fucking bitch. But there's even more stuff about that this guy Jamie Pine and other people are coming out saying that the gun stuff is fake. He put out the tweet saying, when you lie about Twomad, there's a high chance I know the truth. Among the proven wrongs he committed are totally fabricated and exaggerated stories that I can only imagine are spread purely for clout. I've honestly had the most troubling 24 hours of my life seeing what the internet is doing heartlessly in the faces of his family. I have his little brother on Discord, and he can see it all. Jesus. Like, it's funny memes and all, too, but when it just comes to people, because no one liked this guy. Everyone fucking hated him. It was, like, unanimously shitting on him for being a pedophile. I could only, like, imagine. I can't tell you the pain he and his father are going through. Y'all have completely dehumanized Mudea no sooner than the moment of his passing. And this is in reply to this tweet of him responding to this Minx fucking tweet showing some of the court case details or whatever, the leaked fucking threatening photos of Mudea and his gun, of him saying, oh, I have plenty of evidence that they're fake photos, videos, and purchase receipts. I'd bet the guys who work in Camouflage International at Granville State would remember us too. Here's a video the first day they went to the store. We ended up going back. We bought lots of them to make videos with. So we even have a guy who was there at the time who purchased the guns with Twomad, confirming that they're airsoft BB guns. What the fuck's this Jameskii guy doing, man? What is he doing? What is the game plan, dude? Back to the fucking drawing board. How is he? What is his response gonna be to this? Like, even if he has provable information about other stuff, it's gonna be impossible to take this guy's word for it unless he shows like bulletproof evidence on every little claim he makes. Because this guy already couldn't be trusted because of his personal vendetta from 2019 of him fabricating shit about Twomad. But lo and behold, 5 years later in 2024, he's doing the same thing, fabricating and twisting shit about Twomad 10 minutes after it's announced he's fucking dead, calling him a rapist, pedophile, and attempted murderer. I mean, like, not to completely, like, moral fag, but this is disgusting. Like, completely. This is, like, the worst shit you could do. And unanimously, everyone has just been taking it. Everyone has been believing it. There's been little to no detractors, aside from the people who knew him personally. And retarded, like, drama streamers like me. But in the grand scope of things, especially on Twitter, it gets fucking drowned out. Another person puts out this tweet saying, okay, now I know Jameskii is just trying to lie in order to hate on Twomad. Second one was a fake airsoft gun. Showing the recording of where this girl, Goldie Glocks, ironic name in hindsight, fucking Glocks, but opened the door, and apparently Twomad faced her with a real gun.
Are you okay? Oh, really? This is a big gun. I don't care. Okay. I didn't know how to say hi to that.
Did you watch Gokunaru's interview? Do you mean that one stream with Tom? Yeah. I watched that like stream live. Yeah, I do know that. Thank you for the $2. Thank you all so much for the donations. Really appreciate it. Sorry I missed 2 days, but I really appreciate all the support. Thank you all so much for the members too. After hour show coming soon as well. I've just been pretty busy with personal stuff lately, but big stuff is coming. Great start to the year. Really appreciate all the support. Thank you all so much. Luhrix stocks to the fucking moon.
I didn't know. Oh, really? I don't care.
So yeah, more Twomad saying on spot. It's not just Twomad saying in hindsight when he's confronted with this information because that would give him incentive to lie. No, it's literally on spot, shown in the moment on the Ring camera. He said fucking it's a BB gun.
I don't care. I didn't know how to say hi to that. Did you think it was a real gun?
Is that the one you were saying?
I have a real one. I may still have a real one. That one just isn't real.
I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
So he does say, I may have a real one,
I have a real.
and he has a real one.
I may still have a real one.
So just being like completely fair to both sides here, because never once did I say Jameskii is fucking, completely full of shit. Just the way he's going around it is about this situation and presenting the information is retarded. Like you literally have like fucking Twomad saying, I have a real one on camera. So why not show evidence of that? You like 50 IQ tard. Instead, you're showing evidence of the BB guns, and people are so easily proving wrong that it's real guns. He's just completely out of his depth and retarded. Is that he doesn't even understand that. He doesn't even understand that this is actually a BB gun in a meme. It takes other people coming out who were there on spot, who bought the guns with Twomad to correct the record of this guy. He didn't talk to anyone else behind the scenes, fucking dot his I's, cross his T's at all. He just assumed. Ninja, thank you so much for the 10. It's strange to me how there's more people talking about the false allegations of Twomad on Twitter over the more verifiable shit Vosh is saying at the moment. LMAO, not at you, but the people believing in the Twomad shit. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just haven't been able to cover the Vosh stuff though. I haven't. I might get around to it. I've been just mainly seeing the highlights but I haven't been in depth on it because I've been covering the Twomad and Plagued Moth stuff at nauseum.
I have a real one.
I think he said I had a real one. He says I may still have a real one. Granted, he may not show evidence of a real gun because Twomad most likely never showed it on camera, given that's illegal to own. That's fine, but you can't present evidence of BB guns showing that Twomad is a threat to like society and to fucking Jameskii's life, and present that as genuinely real guns, because then you're lying. You're not only hurting your case. If you really want to be persuasive and get this guy charged with any crimes or whatever, or anything, or get a restraining order for yourself against this guy. But also, people are just going to call you out for being full of shit because you have holes in your arguments, in your stories.
I may still have a real one. That one just isn't real.
This guy sucks at fucking presenting information. He can't present any information in any like cohesive manner at all. The man is dead. Like, what's the point anymore? To shit on him, I guess, to make sure, I guess, because that's the main reason is that Jameskii initially made his tweet because he didn't want people to show sympathy. So he like impulsively, his fucking emotions like took over on spot because he didn't want to see anyone showing sympathy for Twomad, and instantly made that schizo tweet with no evidence, calling Twomad an attempted murderer, pedophile, rapist, with nothing to back it up. And then when people ask for the evidence, he's like, dude, the court documents are all public. Why don't you just look it up? Acting like he's in the smug position where he can act smug about this. Dude, you're the one making the allegations. You get the evidence. You show the proof. If it's all fucking public. Luhrix, the people that live with Twomad said he never owned a real gun. Gotcha. So Twomad was just saying that to be full of shit. I mean, granted, this guy fucking Twomad did not do him any favors with him defending himself. But so that's the case with the gun situation. And how he's full of shit there, as well as the 13-year-old. But also, he started going heavy into Minx, which I covered a little bit before last stream, but it just continued more and more, with people actually fucking shitting on and raping Minx hard. This got 40k likes, and I also saw a quote tweet of someone just shitting on the way Minx looks, saying like, "Where's the rest of her head?" or some bullshit. Just making fun of her fucking face, and they got like 100k likes. No one likes this bitch either. One too many drinks. Her and Tipster should have a drink together. But so going to Jameskii's profile, he made this first tweet calling out Minx. Did he make any more replies, or was it just retweets? Yeah, new fucking emotes. No, there's just a couple more replies. What is this? My apologies, my Twitter is still barely loading, and I didn't attach the pic of my reply. So what is this? Item, safe, life defense, concealable, multi-threat vest. Oh, it just shows that he had to put on a vest or anything. Where's the vest? Still doesn't prove that it was Twomad. He's more than willing to show proof that he had a safety vest on, that, you know, there was genuinely a SWAT team that came to fucking TwitchCon. But if he's so quick to show evidence of these other things, you would think it would be easy to show the evidence of Twomad sending like threatening DMs or something, or any kind of proof to show that it was Twomad who made the call. Why? Why can't you just provide that? Like, it's the obvious question. You're so willing to provide this shit. Why not just immediately just drop the screenshot, dispelling any like speculation? It's either he's just maliciously lying and being purposely vague because he doesn't have any evidence to back himself up, or he's just a 50 IQ tard. Pick your fucking poison, dude. This guy's bizarre. And instead he fucking posts evidence of him money spreading the legal like information. This guy's retarded. The bullet hole is fake. I mean, man, I've never seen a bullet hole. How hyper zoomed in is this? This is supposed to be a bullet hole? What is this supposed to be? What the fuck? And how are people just buying this? Bro, spreading them documents. Yeah, dude. But, he starts attacking Minx. He's really got his priorities in the right fucking place here. Not showing any evidence incriminating Twomad, but instead attacking Minx for her fucking making a noose joke at Twomad on stream. I went over this a little bit on last stream, but he said, "Just got full confirmation that I can tell the public you actively interfered with investigations and assisted Twomad by revealing him confidential information provided by the authorities." So apparently, like, Minx was behind the scenes playing double agent, acting like she was on Jameskii's side with some kind of legal case or whatever the fuck is going on, the investigation, acting like she was on Jameskii's side against Twomad, but was crawling in Twomad's DMs, telling him the updates to help him out. And that you also encouraged him to kill himself for hours, days before the tragedy. You even talked about it on stream. Now, obviously, like, you probably a little bit confused reading these two halves of the paragraph. What approach are you trying to go with here? That Minx was backstabbing you and actually on the side of Twomad? Or that she was too hard on Twomad and encouraged him to kill himself? But, I mean, I guess it's possible for these two things to coexist, but it's pretty bizarre. Like, if you're trying to make the claim that Minx was such a piece of shit and hated Twomad so much, she just wanted him to fucking neck. I mean, she wanted him to neck and kill himself while playing Overwatch. But at the same time was helping him out and assisting him with the authorities. I don't understand. It's just like, which one is it? And then he shows this clip that I went over on last stream, which This came out of fucking left field for saying this shit.
Starburst, if you support rape
We support rape over here.
and him holding a gun to her head.
Him holding a gun to her head. Is that referring to that fucking video we just watched? Come on, man. Give me a break. Yeah, it's stupid, it's retarded, it's schizo. But when you say someone's holding a gun to someone's head, what's the implications?
Yeah, I hope he gets help too. And by help, I mean I hope he learns how to tie a noose. In a video game.
Disavow YouTube. Send all complaints to Justaminx and her alcoholic handler. To help her crippling alcohol addiction. Okay, but apparently that's the case. So I don't know. It just seems like this guy's all over the place. He doesn't know how to make like a cohesive argument. I'm trying to like just figure out what the point he's trying to make is here. And that like it's her fault. She's culpable for blame that Twomad killed himself. Just bizarre. Logic in the comments saying so you actually have anything substantive to back up all these insane claims you're making, or is it just random schizo posting? And do you know what this comes across as? Is that I'm willing to bet he doesn't have evidence. He doesn't have evidence, or he's just like really fucking lazy, because it seems like he has no problem with presenting evidence when people ask for it, when it's convenient to him. And he has the clips on standby in his back pocket. Because it's not like he's not showing anything. He's just showing retarded evidence. But it's not like he's not showing evidence. So it begs the question, making you wonder, okay, so if you don't have a problem with showing proof to back up your claims, why are you only showing very circumstantial, retarded proof? It makes you wonder if he has any substantive proof at all that incriminates these people, that actually makes them look guilty. Because you would think, you would start off with your most persuasive clips first, with your best points first. Step with your walk with your best foot fucking forward. But instead, he's providing clips like this of her making a one-off joke saying, I hope he fucking learns how to tie a noose.
And by help, I mean, I hope he learns how to tie a noose.
Luhrix, this guy more seems like he's covering his ass because backtracking on claims he sees as worse than going to scorched earth on the guy that he can't defend himself now. It's just, it's just a bizarre approach. It just makes you wonder if he has any real shit against these people. Because he's showing proof of like stupid shit. Like this fucking meme photo, this meme video of Twomad shooting an airsoft Glock in a fucking rice hat. A fucking rice hat. Like, what? Why? It just like this is the best you've got. This guy's a complete fucking joke. So that's the situation there. But Minx was like responding to this as well. Where she made a couple tweets saying, let me go to her accounts. For a BTS concert too, yeah. She made this initial tweet. I'm pretty sure I already gone over it. Pretty much just saying Twomad's passing was a shock to me. But this was before any of the stuff regarding the Jameskii tweets at her. So I want to go to her replies of her responding to those allegations. This bitch has a 1.4 million followers. She's bigger than I thought. But so she replies saying, where did she reply to Jameskii? Okay, yeah. So she replies to this right here. If there's no lawsuits, can I show the rest, including the lawyer's name, or no? And this is when she posts the screenshots of these threatening photos of Twomad's horror, the rice hat airsoft rifle, and Glock. Come the fuck on, man. What does this say? Can I zoom in on this? What is that? Different from A, note the short barrel, an AR-15? This motherfucker really thinks this is a real AR-15. He watched this video of this tard Twomad trying to shoot a spider with an airsoft gun and really thought it was real. This guy, man. This is legendary. This is just Mama Max-esque all the way. And Jameskii didn't respond at all. So she's alleging that there's no lawsuits, that there maybe is a lawsuit, or wherever she got this information from. I mean, granted, I don't know all the legal terms, but could be a lawsuit, could be some kind of other just legal matter where these things came from. But obviously, it's contentious, and even the people involved are confused here. Like Minx, who was involved behind the scenes in this private matter, she's even confused here. So it just makes you wonder even more why Jameskii feels so smug in like calling out other people and saying all this stuff has been just easily accessible to the public. Why don't you guys just look it up? A lot of the information is now public and can be accessed by anyone. Well, it seems like even the insider people that you have involved in this are confused. So can you show the information? If you're making, because you're the one making the allegations that he's an attempted murderer. But that's the situation going on with Minx. Not much more she added about this. I'm interested to see what's going on there. She even got community noted. The photo on the top right depicts Twomad trying to use an airsoft gun to kill a spider. She made another tweet saying, this is me talking about calling the LAPD over him constantly stalking me. So they're going back and forth, but Jameskii isn't engaging anymore. He stopped talking about it. Where's this going to go from here? Is he going to make a comprehensive video or like at least Twitter thread or something, or just keep schizo posting? We'll only find out. But so I want to pull up this clip real quick too. Clip from Twomad's last stream, the same day he overdosed. Holy shit. What is this?
I don't even remember it, really. I really don't. I don't remember this, because I'm on ketamine.
Is he streaming with jail bars all over his face? I genuinely hope this guy isn't guilty of being a rapist or, you know, pedophile. This guy's fucking hilarious. Alexis, thank you for the $5. Was having a shit day and it got immediately better with the notification for the stream. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the 5. But dude, what the fuck is this stream?
On ketamine all the time. I don't remember this, because I'm on ketamine all the time. Right now, too. Not now. Later. What? Fuck bitches. Stupid bitches. What the fuck? I don't even...
And that was from his last stream. The last piece of content we got from him. Incredible. We lost a legend that day. Jesus Christ, man. It sucks that everyone hates him. Because, like, dude, literally no one fucking... I wasn't really too keened in on Twomad. I wasn't really involved in the base, in his fan base. But tide really turned. I mean, a lot of it's his fault for schizo posting on Twitter and responding like a dipshit. But clearly the guy was so mentally ill, high off of his ass on drugs. I just find it so surprising that these progressive types on Twitter that are, you know, so sympathetic to people like Keffels, so sympathetic to other like trans people and mental illness, they can't show any kind of empathy towards this guy who was drugged out of his mind, clearly mentally ill, and instead just like didn't show him any sympathy and just hated the fucking guy. He doesn't get any leeway, I guess, even though there's been no substantive proof that he's even a rapist. Just bizarre. But Chud Logic put out a tweet saying, this Jameskii guy seems like a total schizoid freak. Not sure if it's reasonable to accept anything he says unless he provides substantive proof. Absolutely. Given especially like previous information we've learned about him in 2019. This guy's word is nothing. You can't take anything he says at face value. Even the evidence he has given so far is lackluster. Apparently he has a history of Twomad we'll be going over next stream. Apparently he went over that as well. This is Minx, quote, retweeting him, saying, the only way I could have interfered in investigations is the reports I made to the LAPD of him stalking/threatening me and mentioning other cases. Show your proof, lad. Silence. Radio silence. Oh, wait, actually, no. This isn't reply. I thought this was in reply to his other clip. Okay, here we go. Actually, Jameskii did reply to this. This is literally you talking about it publicly the other day. Are you... Fuck, wait. Wait, Minx might be getting kneeled on. This might be a Jameskii W. Are you drunk? A little bit of context. This girl is a crippling alcoholic. Okay, let's see what she said here.
I just want Jameskii to hurry up so he can fuck off. But answering his calls, this dumbass doesn't realize when I answer them, I can track his location. Not me personally, sorry. The police can and see where it came from. If I don't answer it, I can't. And that's what they advised me to do. They said don't talk to him, just answer it. And then you just show us the call and they can track where he goes to right now. Oh, look, he's calling again.
Quit fooling. You know, it's just for the chicken. I told we just want to hide.
I'm confused. What is that supposed to prove? It's just ignoring the autism at the end there. I'm confused. What is that supposed to prove? And she like clarifies, like saying, "This is me talking about calling the LAPD over him continuously stalking me." I don't know. Did he respond to this? But I don't really like understand even the point. Was that what did that prove? I have no idea what happened in that video. Yeah, what the fuck did that video prove? Can we get like a quick double take? This guy's so confident in releasing like retarded, like barely any proof at all. But he's so smug. This is literally you talking about it publicly the other day. Are you drunk? Hit me one more time. What the fuck?
I just want Jameskii to hurry up so he can fuck off.
Okay.
But answering his calls, this dumbass doesn't realize when I answer them, I can track his location, not me.
When answering his calls, you realize I could track his location. Okay?
Personally, sorry. The police can and see where it
Okay, so not her personally. So when they call, the police can track the information.
came from. If I don't answer it, I can't. And that's what they advised me to do. They said don't talk to him, just answer it. And then
okay,
you just show us the call and they can track where he goes to right now.
Is Jameskii trying to claim because she said this publicly, therefore she's giving like Twomad advice? But this is the other day. So this would only apply if this was like months ago. And then it would be giving Twomad advice because she's saying it publicly. So therefore, if Twomad heard her say this publicly, he would be like, oh fuck, I gotta stop calling this bitch because they could track my information. So I gotta stop this right now. But yeah, he's already dead. Luhrix, I think he's mad because she exposed the fact that they can track his location. But how does that fuck with the case? So she's saying that she would answer Twomad calls so the police could trace them. Yeah.
Where he goes
How would that fuck with anything?
to right now.
Honestly, do you know what this comes across as, man? Do you know what this comes across as? When Jameskii first released his tweet, Minx put out this quote retweet shortly after saying, as someone who has experienced it firsthand and spoke about it, I think this tweet is fucking insane. Not even 10 minutes after they announced his passing. I think that's what I think this is what everything's about. He's just fucking mad she disagrees with him. Because obviously this Jameskii guy is a bizarre, you know, malicious guy who has a personal vendetta towards several people. And other people who came out with a different story. And you know that one, there was some other guy went over a couple days ago on stream who had a different take on the Twomad situation, who was close to him and in the friend group. And I think it was like Furple World. And Jameskii blocked them. Like fucking immediately. So this guy like can't really take that much pushback. This is just what this comes across as. He's just mad that she fucking disagrees, it seems like.
Oh look, he's calling again.
Quit fooling. You know, it's just for the chicken. I go, we just want to buy.
I mean, granted, again, just to preface everything, I don't really understand how this could fuck with the legal case or anything, because she's also talking about her own case that she wants to file against him for him stalking and harassing her. So I don't know how this would fuck with what he's trying to get done with Twomad and his case he is going against him, or not a case, or some kind of legal matter or whatever. But just to preface, maybe it could be the case. It could be possible that this would fuck with the case, but I'm just waiting for something a little bit more substantive. I think she's talking about her own stalking case. He's implying hypocrisy. Minx talking negatively about Twomad after his death. It's dumb. I watched a previous VOD with Furple. Luhrix, what's the context now? Going over it. But yeah, I mean, it could be possible that it would fuck with the case. Just waiting to see like more, I guess, substantive proof, because also like it feels like this guy's going schizo on this Justaminx person. Also saying that she encouraged him to kill himself. So I don't know, man. Just comes across as very vindictive. Especially everything else we know about this guy. It's hard not to think that way. She follows up saying, I support the lawsuit that's happening, but I can finally say it after he just passed is crazy. This is just weird. And this is the other tweet she made initially once Twomad passed away. Fucking comment cop raped her, saying, Twomad fucking stalked me until he passed away. I felt relief too, but speaking on it an hour after he passed, weird. POV, your stalker finally dies, but you realize no man will chase you the same way? What the fuck is the context of this? Did she crawl on TikTok and make this? Why does she look like that? And she just owns it. It is what it is. She gets fucking owned. Everyone involved sucks. Alcohol W. Minx is so hypocritical. Yeah. Something I wanted to go over though that I disagreed with was Nick put out a tweet about this, and I think he was pretty off the ball on a certain thing. So he said, I don't take any of the Twomad drama seriously, even if Jameskii has completely lost it. What case is he ruining? Twomad is dead. It's not necessarily about the case. It's more about just like, you know, the principle of not spreading false shit. Or if you're going to make an allegation, no matter if the guy is dead or not, it can still affect people around him. And also his legacy and reputation, even if he is dead. I feel like still if he's dead, it's still very much a good thing to ask for evidence if you're going to accuse him of crazy shit like pedophilia. You know what I mean? There's a reason why everyone like asks for, not the best example, but everyone asks for evidence for like Michael fucking Jackson being a pedophile or whatever, and why people were so concerned about that to find out if he was dead. But that's like obvious. It's like base one. But so he continues saying, based on the dude's erratic behavior, I'm inclined to believe the harassment allegations are credible to some degree. It's not just credible. This is true. This is just absolutely true. This is proven. Twomad was a harasser and sexual harasser. He absolutely was. He is 100% guilty of that. I also believe something happened with last year's claims and the girl. Brave take, I know. There's been nothing to prove that, but I guess it's fine for him to believe that. But there's been nothing to prove that Twomad has raped her. So people who share that opinion with me seem to think Jameskii is screwing everything up by sporadically tweeting evidence, less allegations, but I don't know what he's screwing up. I don't know what Jameskii means by permission to say this either. I actually haven't seen, maybe he's referring to Chud Logic maybe, but I don't know if Chud Logic has said this. I don't know anyone who's been making the arguments of that he's screwing up evidence for his case. Because, I mean, the guy is dead. There's really nothing else to... Does the court legal matter keep going on? Like, after the guy dies? Like, I doubt it. I don't think anyone's making that critique. It's more just about, like, the reputation and spreading false allegations. At least from my camp. But Twomad is dead. It's over. If he was innocent of something, well, he's still dead. So there's nobody to even help. There's nothing anyone can do. Yeah, this is what I completely disagree with, though. I think this is a weird take, you know? If he was innocent of something, it's just like, you know, he's dead, so who cares? Well, I mean, you know, it's still pretty important to understand if the guy is guilty of being a pedophile, rapist, attempted murderer. Like, that's insane. If he's a rapist and people celebrate his life because they don't know better, he's still dead. Who cares? Someone need to get Nick the fucking antidepressants. What the fuck is this, like, nihilistic philosophy? What am I reading? Who cares? What's the fucking point anyway in all this shit? Like, what do you mean, man? Like, come on. I get what Nick is saying, but Twomad being dead doesn't justify Jameskii being a weirdo. Yeah, and also just doesn't, like, I think it's still very important to point out or try to, like, vindicate false allegations on the guy, or just try to get substantive proof of allegations on the guy, even though he's dead. I think that's still, like, very important. So it sounds like a lot of the people all around him warned the guy about his drug use, and funny internet man just took too much anyways. As a result, everyone knew him as an emotional wreck on Twitter with conflicting feelings because they probably thought this would never happen. Well, it did, and he's dead. Dude, is Nick okay? So tell your stories and let the man rest. There is no justice to pursue or the case to prepare. He's dead. This is such a weird take. Fuck. It's just like a weird, like, depressing take. But I completely, like, disagree. There's no justice to pursue? What do you mean? Like, yeah, there's no, like, case to continue, I assume. Because for that reason, he's dead, so you can't, like, continue. But what the fuck is this, like, doomer pill? There's no justice. Nothing fucking matters anymore. Give me something in the way. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, still very important to, like, prove wrong or prove if he is really guilty of something. But next one I wanted to go over is this, like, one of the main things for the stream I wanted to cover is that Chud Logic actually sent me this to go over on stream of the actual legal and court documents of Twomad that this guy went over called Henry Resilient 2 months ago, saying YouTuber Twomad may go to jail for this. And apparently this says a lot of the legal details in regards to the rape or the, is it the law? It was the protection. I forgot the name of it, but you guys know what I'm referring to. So I'm going to go over this. So check this out real quick.
I didn't do anything that bad. Did very normal things. Okay, it's not that bad. It's like weird though. It's like, you know,
I tried so hard and got so far.
But it isn't what you're saying it is.
Doesn't even fucking matter.
And we are at the good stuff. Here's the police report, right? You like, wait, you like, Henry, wait. How'd you get the...
So this guy's got the shit.
The police report. Look, man. Look.
This guy has all the information that, you know, Jameskii was telling us to search out, to find. Other people in my DMs were saying they had trouble. But apparently this is it.
Look.
Dig, bro. You like to dig.
And no one else is going to get it or show it.
We were dating. What was the thing that we did? Oh yeah, Patrick Bateman posed in the TV mirror while I hit it from the back.
She made this tweet, you know, hey, I have an active enforceable restraining order in place and signed by the judge against Twomad. And the thing with her is he was harassing her. He was harassing her heavy. He would stalk, threaten, hit, abuse, destroy personal property, disturb the peace of this girl. He would contact her,
hit, abuse?
He would do all these things.
Hit, abuse? Wait. What?
That she is asking for the judge to do. Like, hey, can we do this? We need him to stay away. And they granted this quickly, right? So this date is July 6th. Restraining order granted. This is, I mean, we can go into the details. You want to see some nasty stuff?
Yeah, let's see the details of that. I'm really curious if that's been, like, completely substantiated.
He's threatened her.
Because I feel like that would be the first. Like, if that's proven, why the fuck, Jameskii, would you not present that first? That's an insane thing. You know?
Online, and basically his main mode of threats is through
sometimes
Twitch.
those girls ask for it.
He'll talk about it or he'll tweet at her. And they've been witnessed by this James Prime guy who's actually going to come in later. Since she's not the most financially, you know, adept person, like she doesn't have that much money, right? She couldn't afford to do this. So what ended up happening was an old friend, a former friend of Twomad, basically told her, like, look, this guy Jameskii right here, he said, I will fund your lawsuit.
On June 25th, one Twitter user told Goldie Bell that she was going to need to go to court to prove that her story was legitimate. She replied that she was broke and couldn't do it. Jameskii then replied, F it, I'll pay for it.
Was not to show up. Here I come. Here I come. He chose not to show up. This is where he requested.
Twomad didn't show
the
up.
previous date
Awesome.
was continued. Since that time, both parties have worked out actively to resolve the matter without having a full hearing. Petitioner's counsel informed Twomad's counsel on the 23rd that they no longer wish to resolve the matter and instead wish to proceed with the evidentiary hearing. And he asked for an extension, and as such, right, he was like, why you want an extension? Because there's a pending criminal investigation for very serious strike offenses. Strike offenses is him violating the goddamn previous restraining order. So this fool told the judge, they're like, well, I'm going to plead the fifth. Hey, I am forced to invoke my Fifth Amendment.
So this has nothing to do with rape or pedophilia, though, or the gun stuff, to my knowledge. Oh, wait, no. It does show some kind of violence. So this has the gun stuff. But to my knowledge, this has nothing to do with the rape or pedophilia stuff. I assume so.
Amendment rights.
I plead the fifth.
And cannot proceed. Like, God, it's GG at this point.
The essay is in this? Okay, gotcha.
It's game over. It's game over. God damn. Once that happens, he plead the fifth. They have a court date set for the 5th. But in between that, right, here is the contempt hearing. You like, what the hell did he do to get himself in contempt? And what did the judge rule on the December 5th hearing, which I do have, the judge's ruling, right? You like, holy shit. Any Twomad fans in the chat? He was served with a copy of the order, so he can't pull that. I didn't know I couldn't do that shit. This is the first time her filing that he's in contempt. Contempt is basically you violated it. You violated it and you want the judge to do something about it.
This is the Glock girl? Yeah, this is Goldie Glocks, yeah.
When Adept was trying to get XQC to violate his. And guess what, guys? Adept is mentioned in these goddamn court docs. I kid you not. I was like,
girls are down. City girls down. Woo-woo.
What?
Down bad.
I was like, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Why is Adept in this case? You're going to see later. You're going to be like, what? Each order disobeyed, each instance disobedience is described below as follows.
Okay, Mudea has repeatedly tried to contact Isabella through fake social media accounts. He has also repeatedly harassed and taunted Isabella using his public Twitter account. Mr. Sadek has no regard for the restraining order against him. So he's like, so apparently there was already a restraining order, and this is him further going against it?
He reportedly contacted her through fake social media accounts.
Oh, gotcha.
Restraining order in place against him. Now, here's the story right here, right? Twomad has repeatedly violated the restraining order by engaging in contact with, Goldie Bell or Goldie online, including on accounts on August 4th and September 26th, and fraudulent accounts in August through October. So basically what he's doing is still contacting her ass through these Twitter accounts. You like, God damn, really?
Oh, after like a month, I sent one message, I left her alone, and then after that I sent her like a couple apologies. Of course I'm gonna send you fucking apologies. What? She said I stalked her for 7 months. I sent you a text message once when you stopped talking to me. And then I sent you 2 more, and those 2 were apologies. The most sincere apology you ever got. Bitch, what the fuck?
Really? Yes, still contact. He's attempted to intimidate, terrorize the witness of the ongoing civil case by harassment, threatening violence, and encouraging his multi-million-dollar follower fan base to do the same.
To threaten violence? I mean, I get about like the ongoing civil case with harassment. Yeah, I get that. Threaten violence? I'm really fucking curious to see that. What is going to be him threatening violence? Please don't tell me the evidence they use is the fucking BB guns. Yeah. Real fucking threatening.
And all she needs for this, Twitter tweets. He did a lack of remorse for his actions and has been very direct that he's not going to proceed in any kind of settlement. Remember, she wants some money. She wants money and a restraining order. Despite not going to proceed in any kind of settlement. Remember, she wants some money. She wants money and a restraining order.
I thought Jameskii said it wasn't about money. What? Wait. What? I thought Jameskii said it wasn't about money. I mean, as if his word has any fucking value. But didn't he like say exactly that? Where did he say that? I remember that's something just clicked verbatim. Murder me, want to take out multiple instances behind the wheel. Despite him trying to murder me, law enforcement, please remember, rapist, pedophile. Oh, just a lot of stuff. When I fully collect my thoughts. Hasn't collected his thoughts, and it's been fucking how long? 4 straight days? Taking a while, man. Past 3 months have been a total mess. Please give me time. Sure you want some of that death settlement. Where the fuck is the money thing? I swear he said it in one of these. Okay, let's see. Short time frame, bullet hole, SUVs, talking about publicly, not true. Never a lawsuit. Okay, There's never a lawsuit at any point. There were court orders that led to multiple cases, civil and criminal. Once again, there has never been a lawsuit. A lot of these things are public records and always have been. It was never about money. It was never about money? But they wanted a settlement.
Despite not going to proceed in any kind of settlement. Remember, she wants some money for his actions and has been very direct that he's not going to proceed in any kind of settlement. Remember, she wants some money.
Wait, let me read this verbatim. So, Mudea has repeatedly expressed lack of remorse for his actions and has been very direct that he's not going to proceed with any kind of settlement, despite the petitioner's efforts, and has expressed that he is aware that it costs the petitioner a huge amount of money as a result of multiple continuances, and that he's going to financially recover from this, unlike the petitioner.
Want money and a restraining order, despite her efforts, and has expressed that he is aware that it costs her a huge amount of money, and as a result, multiple continuances that he is going to financially recover from this, unlike her. So he look, I'm gonna bankrupt your ass. But remember, she's not paying the lawyer fees. Jameskii allegedly is.
If her case gets
So it sounds like they wanted a settlement. Am I getting the correct read there? They wanted a settlement. They asked Twomad for a settlement, but Twomad's like, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck about any settlement. I'm not going to do anything like that. You're getting no money from me, and I'm going to elongate this court thing, this case, as long as possible. But it sounds like they wanted a settlement. Yet here he is saying it was never about money, though. Weird.
Look, I'm gonna bankrupt your ass. But remember, she's not paying the lawyer fees. Jameskii allegedly is.
If her case gets dismissed, it doesn't even go to trial. It's not going.
I'm so happy Jameskii's, unfortunately ended up in Twomad's death. But if Jameskii really is just spreading a whole bunch of false shit about this guy Twomad, all of it is false, man, I am so happy that he got at least his money completely fucking drained from this case.
It can't.
This guy really sucks, man. Even if some of the stuff he's saying about Twomad is correct, this guy really sucks. Because he's already been proven to fabricate and lie in this story alone.
Fucking immediately the judge looks at it, just get the shit.
Just using that 13-year-old in the mental hospital as a pawn to pin on fucking Twomad.
And then I'm immediately countering Jameskii's money. I know what happened. So as soon as I tell my story, then it all goes away basically. But there's a court case. So this Jameskii guy, man, when that court case is, I think it'll go my way. She has sexual trauma from when she was younger by somebody else. She's putting that on me. That's what it is.
He's attempted to even acquire her location as well as the witnesses and threatened to use it. So basically, he's threatening to dox her. Yo, give me her location. I gonna send the #1 juicer, and he gonna pull the blicky out, right? Remember, the restraining order was issued on the 6th. He was aware the restraining order was issued. He violated it on the 6th.
Accused Twomad of being racist for
her,
the
harassing
N-word.
her, keeping her under surveillance, blocking her,
and making fun of his fucking accent, or saying, didn't he make some turban comment about someone on his flight that he was wearing a turban? Thought he was about to get blown up.
Movements, all sorts of
with a name like Mudea Sedek, I think you got the pass to make all the turban jokes you want.
Debaucherous stuff like this. Even after he even made false claims about the outcome of the hearing that took place on September 26th, which he didn't even show up at. But when I prove it to you, you're gonna be like, wait, what? He didn't show up? No, he did not show up to the hearing. What else did he do? He did not surrender his firearms and continues to share photographs indicating their possession. So when you get this TRO, you got to give up your gun. He tried to get her location and threatened to publish it online. And
okay, but this is disingenuous. Mudea has not surrendered their firearms and continued to share photographs indicating their possession. But the photographs are BB guns. So what's the point there? But also, there is a clip of Twomad undoubtedly saying that, I still own a gun, or I may still own a gun, like a real gun. So it could be possible. It still is possible. It's just the evidence that they're using to show is BB guns and airsoft guns and rifles. They're not actually real firearms.
Possession. So when you get this TRO,
bro got to surrender his airsoft to the fucking government.
You got to give up your gun. He tried to get her location and threatened to publish it online. And like, when you make these claims, you got to have proof. And all her proof is tweets. You like, wait, he did not be stupid enough to tweet this. And we are at the good stuff. Here's the police report, right? You like, wait, you like, hear me, wait. How'd you get the police report? Look, man. look.
Dig, bro. You like to dig.
And no one else is going to get it or show it. So what date is this from? Violation of the restraining order on 9.
This is the money spread fucking Jameskii was shown.
26. Another violation on 10/21, where you see James Prince came into his Twitch friend and making threats. James something our public. So he's basically threatening her via Twitch. So on 10, so you got the 9/26 incident right here, where you say, hey, he violated the restraining order. And
oh wait, at Twitch? Wait. James Price came.
On 9/26. Another violation. Is this from? Violation of the restraining order on 9/26.
Okay, so all these are violations of restraining orders.
6. Another violation on 10/21, where you
came into Twitch.
The James
Twitch, what the fuck is that? Friend? TwitchCon or something? And is making threats, James and Ribble. What is that sentence?
Prince came into his Twitch friend and making threats, James.
He came? Oh yeah, no, I know that word. I mean that friend.
James something our public. So he's basically threatening her via Twitch. So on 10, so you got the 9/26 incident right here, where she say, hey, he violated the restraining order. And on 10/21, he was making threats against her public. Here is some harassment. You can't read this, but he was threatening to harass and swat her on the 22nd. So it's constantly going on. And what's happening around this time?
Threatening to harass and stalk? Can we see the proof of that? I mean, undoubtedly. I mean, I really denied the harassing statements.
You can't read this, but he was threatening to harass and swat her on the 22nd.
But harassing to swat, I mean, like threatening to swat, that's a huge allegation. Can we, like, they filed a police report. Can I see, like, is there any proof of that?
It's against her public. Here is some harassment. You can't read this, but he was threatening to harass and swat her on the 22nd. So it's constantly going on. And what's happening around this time? TwitchCon.
Can I read that? Officer, reference harassment. Fuck, it's like barely readable. Reference for, I assume this is this the Twitch con incident with Jameskii?
For the people who
I assume so.
We don't know. For the ninja watchers, he was watching the show.
There's no mention of her. It's just James in with these. What the hell? Yeah, is it only James filing these restraining orders?
Stream. Now here's him with his blickies. You see? Hey, turn in all your guns. He like,
nope.
No. Where are your guns? I'm gonna take pictures with him, and I'm gonna.
What is the
turn in all your
restraining order went into effect? Proof of firearm possession. Oh no. This is the proof, retard. This is the fucking proof. This guy is retarded. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking face. That is the face of a rapist pedophile. Too mad, and he's not pleased. He's got his fucking airsoft. What a fucking joke. Oh my god, man. The fucking video. And he's purposely dishonest. He took all of these screenshots from meme videos of Twomad with his airsoft guns or BB guns.
Your guns. He like,
nope.
No. Where are your guns? I'm going to take pictures with him, and I'm going to post them online. So we got an AR-15. There's a different AR-15. Got some handguns, some hand blickies. Got a Glock. You see all this shit? This is cooked.
Yeah, a fucking Glock, man. A real Glock. Definitely not the airsoft one that he literally said was fucking airsoft when he bought it. And you have other people who were with him at the time who confirmed it, who bought it with them, who has receipts and everything. Holy shit, man.
It's Twomad, guys. Shout out to
did this tard really not show any proof of look at this fucking meme photo in his flannel? Did this tard really not show proof that this is real? These are real guns as opposed to just being airsoft?
Some handguns, some hand blickies. Got a Glock. You see all this shit? This is cooked. It's Twomad.
Nice rice hat.
Now here's the thing right here. Look at this date, August 18th, 2023. Right? What is this in his hand? Why the hell would you take a picture, tweet it with a firearm in your hand when you're not even supposed to have them. More pictures. I don't know if this guy.
And just to clarify, just like for the last time too, it could be very much possible that Twomad does have real guns. It could be very much possible he has real guns and that he has real firearms and everything. It's just hilarious that the proof that they're showing of a lot of this stuff is meme photos with airsoft guns and BB guns. And this is like supposed to be a real civil case.
It's super stupid, or he just thought he was going to win. I think it's super stupid. This is when he pulled the blicky on her, which is a Glock. Hey, he was starving.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
He was starving. Yeah, he's not the brightest. Not the brightest whatsoever. Videos of him shooting guns. Now, all this is going on in court, right? All this is getting sent to the judge. All this is getting sent to the judge. We're about to get to where a deputy.
Just think of the 5 was having a rough day, and it got immediately worse when I saw the notif for the stream. Thank you, man. Appreciate all the nations. Fun in the stream. Thank you so much. All the members, too. Thank you. We got like 350 members or something.
Comes in.
Thank you.
Adept is literally.
Give me some member only emotes, okay? Get some member only emotes. Give me some. Wait, I gotta get. No, I gotta make the Twomad fucking face. This new emote incoming. It'll be that. No, it'll be him. Coming around the corner. Oh yeah. New emote coming. Actually, Camden kind of works. Okay. Camden kind of works for this either way. Give me the Camdens. Give me the Camdens. Dude, where the fuck did Mama Max go?
Why the hell would you take a picture, tweet it with a firearm in your hand when you're not? This is when he pulled the blicky on her, which is a Glock. Hey, he was starving.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
He was starving. Yeah, he's not the brightest. Not the brightest whatsoever. Videos of him shooting guns. Now, all this is going on in court, right?
The
all
new
this
rape
is
face.
Getting sent to the judge. All this is getting sent to the judge. We're about to get to where Adept comes in soon.
Adept is.
And when you saw Twomad make this was the last thing that Goldilocks saw before she was brutally raped in the ass by Twomad. She saw this horrifying face. Fuck. This was the last thing I saw, officer. Okay, come on, guys.
To the judge. All this is getting sent to the judge. We're about to get to where Adept comes in soon.
Adept is literally vile. She's off the.
Who gives a fuck about Adept?
Every tweet, just the important ones. So October 21st, yo, I'm going to TwitchCon. Hit me up. This is to his fan base, okay? This is to his fan base. Hey,
he asked, wait. Now I remember. Dude, Twomad asked me to go to VidCon. Do you remember? I showed that DM on stream. Who knows what would have happened if I would have accepted that invite.
I'm going to be in there. More pictures of, hey, I like this gun video. Nothing crazy. Uh-oh. I would take you down with me. I would take you with me, do everything I can to get back up before you, and I'll do everything that I can to shape up to.
I dodged a bullet, literally.
Me, yeah. The ultimate revenge. This is about her. Jameskii, stop using this girl. You will regret it. Scroll down like these.
Who cares? What the fuck does this prove?
These are all unhinged, right? Now he's messaging her.
All unhinged? I mean, I guess a little bit, yeah.
Allegedly. I'll just say allegedly.
Messages to her, WTF.
Even though we know it's her. Yo, meet me at TwitchCon. Also, do you know anyone else there? Like, literally.
Is this the real civil case? You put WTF. Am I getting fucked with?
Anyone there at all that doesn't matter who. Also, separate question. Can you help me find someone with a Twitch entry badge?
Wait. This is what he sent me. He sent me the same DM. Wait. Hold on. Let me pull my DMs with the old Twomad. Where is he at? Where's my fucking DMs? Is it my requests? Give me Twomad. He still has me blocked. Hopefully he'll unblock me one day. Where the fuck is he? Is it in my requests? Oh, that's so gay. I can't fucking search requests live on air. It doesn't let me. Here, let me scroll down. But he sent me that same exact message, like, I think he just copy-pasted it to fucking, like, 10 people. Yeah, let's take a look at this. He died as he lived. Rape God. But look at this shit. Twomad's last words to Luhrix. Yo, meet me at TwitchCon? Also, do you know anyone else there? Like, literally anyone there at all. It doesn't matter who. Also, separate question. Can you help me find someone with a Twitch entry badge that I can borrow just to get in? I'd probably just try to get in and give my badge to someone else, so even if I got caught, I wouldn't have it on me. Wouldn't give it to them anyways, and I only need it for a short while to stream snipe someone. Follow back now or I block. WTF. And just like that, I will be blocked forever. Jesus. This is actually kind of dark right here, this fucking channel banner. You know, it's kind of gay when he's alive to have a channel banner like this, but it's pretty fucking depressing once he's dead. This is literally how I feel inside 24/7. It's a curse, feel bad for me, and refer to me as Sufi? The fuck is that? Jesus. But, yeah. Why'd he block you? Dude, because I didn't follow him back.
That I can borrow just
unironically, that's the reason why.
I think this is where adept comes into play. Yeah, look at this, look at this, look at this. Now, I don't know who Wist is. Maybe some Twitch streamers know. Wist, hey, he tried begging me to get him an entry badge after asking fans who wanted to meet him, and I just trolled him for an hour. He said he was only a few hours away, but coming tomorrow. $257, and only if I find adept. How are you? $500. So now we go from 257 to 500. A couple hours late, meet you tomorrow. But don't wait up. Might need you, might not. It's all good. 256. Only if I find adept. Like, bro, what? People were looking for adept at TwitchCon? Wasn't she in XQC room? Wasn't she in there?
Wait, go down. Twomad made a shooting threat at TwitchCon. If you're there, evacuate immediately just to be safe. That's on October 21st. Can we get more context on the shooting threat, man? I feel like this wasn't even a story. Yet you have some people talking about it. Did I just completely miss it? Because I know other people have been like saying to me as well that they didn't even know that it was like that little of a story. But I feel like if that happened, that would be huge. But I didn't hear shit about it. And it seems like no one, a lot of other people didn't as well.
Like, bro, what? People were looking for adept at TwitchCon? Wasn't she in XQC room? Wasn't she in there? We saw the picture of him looking cooked. All right, what else do we got? I don't know what these pictures represent, other than him being in Vegas. Maybe stalking her? Not sure. More crazy text messages, but these are
the dream profile picture.
We got messages to her or some guy, Andrew. These are tame. The good messages come a little bit later, when he starts talking about the judge. All right, so he went on some podcast also, and someone started interrogating him, right? Caught in 4K during a 7-hour live stream on
Okay, gotcha. So this is the Gokunaru YouTube channel. Caught in 4K. This fucking Jameskii guy.
Naru YouTube channel on September 2nd. This is what he said. Twomad talks about it was just a hug, and that makes sexual advances wasn't on his mind at all. He then clarifies that he wanted to feel her body. Later he says, it just occurs in my head like, oh man, I want to touch her. You know, like I just have like a moment of like horny, like bro.
How is that incriminating? How is that incriminating? Guys, I may be a rapist. I think all of us may be a rapist in the fucking chat if this is incriminating. What? What the fuck is this, man? Twomad can't just pop a rager and just have a good time, you know? You can't just, you know?
Bruh.
It's hard to know.
Sorry, when you said you were trying to get a grasp of her body, what do you mean by that?
Grasp, like a grasp. Like get
oh,
over.
Grasp?
Feel her body.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I mean, it was a hug, really, like, it was. It's just like, she says, I tried to tackle her. That's what it says in the TRO. So this is two very different types of, like, words. I call it, like, a backwards hug. She calls it a tried to tackle. I remember pretty clearly, she was standing there. I remember her just, like, kind of standing there. And I'm like, I come up, like, behind her. I'm like, it just occurs in my head. Like, oh, man, I want to touch her. You know, like, I just have, like, a moment of, like, horny. It just snaps in my head, right?
I want to touch her at a moment of horny. Dude, I feel like you'd just be laughed at if you brought this up in court. That this is supposed to be incriminating of any sort. Luhrix Henry's the one putting the blue text in the doc? Okay, if that's the case, okay. Then this guy's the retard. Okay, good. I was afraid that was fucking him. Jameskii.
Could have been the next day. It's possible. Damn, they got him.
He's saying the oral happened, then he gave her a hug, and then she like pushed him off and then left really quick.
Yeah, but it could have been the oral, could have been the next day. It's possible.
Now, this is where someone starts wearing a wire, right? Hey, did you ever at any point like actually show her a real firearm or not? That's police. That's police talk. So whoever he's around is looking at him like crazy. They looking at him like that meme, the new meme that's going around. No. Did you have them? Perhaps. Like perhaps I had them. Were there yours? or someone else's. Like, they were someone else's, which is a great answer because I don't know if they try to jam them up or they genuinely care. When you say they were someone else's, were you like using them? Like, did you take them to the range or anything?
Yeah, so I mean that's still consistent to like the story. Sure, it's suspicious. Like, absolutely, it's suspicious. But there isn't like any contradictions so far in Twomad's story. All of this still remains consistent.
No. Okay, were you keeping them for someone? I was keeping them in the effing hurt locker, the heart locker. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Did you ever at any point like actually show her a real firearm or not?
No, no.
Did you have them?
Perhaps.
Were they yours or like someone else's?
They're somebody else's.
Okay. When you say they were someone else's, like, were you using them? Like, did you take them to the range or anything?
No.
Okay. Where were you keeping them?
Oh my fucking! I was keeping it in the hurt locker.
now here are the other tweets where he lied about the court case. So he said, hey, I won. Judge only approved the restraining order. And that is the rest of the claims on 9/26. Twomad, aren't you not allowed to talk or contact her anymore? Because she said she had the restraining order. He said he won. Now, if you go to the meeting minutes, he wasn't even there.
Why you always lying? You lying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just more like Twomad shit posting, though. I don't think that really proves much.
The reason he didn't show up is because he already violated the restraining order. So as a result of him violating, he's like, man, if I go to my arrest,
I can't picture Twomad in court,
hey, I won,
dude.
only approved restraining order, and that is the rest of the claims. Lies, lies, lies. This is entered into evidence, proof that he's talking to her. He made some other claims, like he said he owns her mouth, dressing up in Halloween costumes before Halloween, self-report.
What the fuck is this tweet? Twomad owns that mouth, babe. The BBLLL thing she did when I took her virginity was crazy and swallowed. Look at that gigantic scribble in her description. So calculated and cringe. What am I reading? Dressing up in Halloween costume before Halloween? Self-reporting you don't like your moron friends who ill-advise you shamelessly? I wish you'd get out of my life forever. That took a fucking turn. What is the tone of this message? You lost out, and I never give a girl like you a chance again. Now he's just shitting on her. You work as a tortured waitress, and you wish you could sit at home like me. I am the victim, and everyone will know it while I tweet out candy doll paragraphs regularly until you private it like your other account for good. Schizo ramblings.
You don't like your moron friends who...
Your Honor, this is just a moment of horny.
He's tweeting at this on October 24th, right? October 24th. This is how the violations start stacking up. Like, hey, he's trying to intimidate her. He's posting her. He's contacting her. He's lying. These are some old tweets. And then his judgment day comes swiftly, right? He's actually admitting that he raped somebody or assaulted somebody. You like who?
Okay. I mean, I guess it's worth bringing up, but a lawyer could easily, like, defend him here. And I don't think these are genuinely real admissions. All I'm saying is that if this is the best you got from Twomad to show that he actually raped this girl, I'm just very skeptical. It could have happened. It could have happened. I'm not saying that, like, there's no chance of it. There is a chance of it. But if this is, like, all you have, I don't think it's enough. At the same time, Twomad was saying he was gonna run into the fucking Twin Towers, screaming Allah Akbar, Al-Qaeda, fucking ISIS beheadings. Or whatever the fuck. Like, this guy was saying crazy shit on the daily on Twitter, making 200 tweets a minute.
Swiftly, right? He's actually admitting that he raped somebody or assaulted.
Like, come on, man. She didn't get sexually assaulted, dude. She got raped. Like, it's obviously a meme. And this whole time he's been playing into the joke. That's why he also changed his profile picture to Dream at a point. Because he's playing into the fact like he's a fucking groomer. I don't know. I think there's just so much plausible deniability there. It makes him look so suspicious and guilty. I'm 100% on board there. But it's just not enough, I don't think.
Assaulted somebody? You like who jokes like this, right? I'm not a I won't.
Who jokes like this? I mean, yeah, that's a fair critique. He's a retard. He's really stupid. But as other friends of his has come out and say, even Misty, that 13-year-old girl, has come out and said as well that Twomad would play into the fucking memes. So you have multiple people who like knew him or were friends with him that acknowledge this as well.
Settle. I'll go to trial. In all scenarios, there's a zero.
Like, he completely lost his mind. I'm not like just doubting that.
I will settle. So like, what's the point of trying to settle?
But also, he was on drugs, completely drugged out and mentally
ill. You see how
ill.
it works? I mean, even if she did drop the case and settle, it's going to be some dog-ish ass deal for me. So it's better if it just goes to trial. And even 5% chance worth it. Because if I win, judge probably going to give me epic terms. You like, the judge is going to give you epic terms on these tweets right here? Like, I don't, look, he's delusional. Also, I'm not going to settle, and the judge probably won't.
This is why I agree with your takes. People could very well be guilty, but where is the evidence? You know, it's crazy how far having that opinion will. It's crazy having that opinion will get you. Okay, do you know what having that opinion will get you? Like, I'm not even trying to be performative right now. Unironically, my take has just been, hey man, I'm just waiting for substantive proof. Fat wigger ODs. LMAO, make a kill yourself. Still sucking on that fat wigger pedo's cock. Like, to be fair, this is kind of a W DM, but it's just like insane the amount of shit and people I get in my replies losing their mind at me just saying like, hey man, let's just like wait out for any kind of proof. It's so easy to wait. Why do you not just wait for substantive evidence instead of just jumping on a hate campaign? It's just so easy to wait.
Order me to pay legal.
And lo and behold, as soon as I made out this tweet too, this whole thread, fleshing out my points, I said, hey man, and if anyone has any proof of anything to the contrary, put it in the replies below. No one put any legitimate proof in the replies below.
Legal fees. I don't know. Maybe he will. If he doesn't.
But like, it's still very much important to still clarify, like, time and time again, in case like people forget that this guy could be guilty. This guy could absolutely, you know, have done a lot of. He could have done a lot of these things. It's just present the evidence in a cohesive way for people to understand. Because right now you haven't presented anything. Jess, thank you for the $2. We ate Gayx. He pegged me and touched me. Thank you, Jess.
You wasted your money. Low RIP VR chat monies. I mean, he's going at her. Now remember, all these are going to be read by the judge, right? This is what he thinks the judge is going to be like. Twomad, your avatar is literally Kira from Death Note. That's admission of guilt, courtroom applause. Twomad, I'm gay. Anyway.
Like, this is the tweets people are taking seriously. Of real admission. Is this guy retarded? Jameskii, this hurts your fucking case. I'm gay. Imagine that being read out. What do you mean by I'm gay, Twomad? What do you mean by this tweet here? Can we get you on the podium to address this, please?
Like, this is so cringe. See my funny lawyer going to call me like Better Call Saul. I mean, he really is not taking this serious at all. Jameskii, more.
Yeah, he's not. So how can you take him saying she didn't get sexually assaulted? She got raped. How can you, in one breath, not take these tweets seriously, but then take those other ones seriously? Come on.
More mentions of him, pays for my emo bitch lawyer. You know, all this stuff, right? You like, damn.
Your Honor, I'm gay.
I'll never agree not to respond fully publicly, so the absolute best case scenario for them is to get a W, money via lawsuit, and take an L in the public eye. Well, the only person really taking an L in the public eye is here. But then he has a moment of clarity. Hey, I'll show you mercy if you drop the case ASAP, but that is doubtful. Honestly, no amount of money is worth that. What I say. If they keep going, they will probably end up in the negative overall. They have a responsibility to their client to hedge for my response, which they are not doing. And this is him trying to basically post a picture like he was at the court waiting on her, but he.
Dude, we're like 80% through this lawsuit. Nothing has been new has been provided. We already know he's a freak, degen, harasser, stalker. No one's disputing that. Where's the rape? Where's the pedophilia? Where's the attempted murderer? This guy talks so fucking smug. But there's nothing, man. The documents you've released, it's nothing. Like the public records that can be accessed by anyone, it isn't shit. Thank you, bro, Macrome. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I'm literally driving. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Never showed up. Got to win W on a criminal case. He never showed up, guys. So you have this. You have this. And yeah, he jokes about great.
My tweets are unhinged, but they're tweets, okay? I'm sorry, my bad. But I struggle to justify Goldie Bell accusation. Truly. fucking.
A few moments later.
Here's the restraining order. Before we get to the judge, right? The restraining order was granted. We got cooked in court, but we ain't showing that
Okay,
yet.
okay, interesting. Let's do this.
So
yeah, this is apparently supposed to go back to the abuse allegations too.
What does he have to do as a result of their restraining order? It's really quick. All parties were present. Everyone was there.
Guys, I know you've been waiting to see the rape. You've been waiting to see the pedophilia. We have a more pressing matter.
Court, but we ain't showing that yet. So what does we get to the judge, right? The restraining order was granted.
Confirmed black is his race. Is it just me or is that fucking funny? Is it not African American or African Canadian? Whatever he is. Just black? Am I retarded? I didn't know that's like what you're called legally. Just black. I didn't know it's
You got cooked in court.
There's no like more more like hyper sophisticated way to say that. It's just black.
We ain't showing that yet. So what does he have to do as a result of their restraining order? It's really quick. All parties were present. Everyone was there. Unfortunately,
legally black.
Like damn. It's GG for him, right? You go to your hearing.
Yeah, we fucking tested him.
No lawyer. I mean, it's game over. We saw the evidence. Now you look at it.
No lawyer?
Right?
Did he try to defend himself in court? No fucking way.
Unfortunately, he showed up without a lawyer. You like?
No. No. Fuck, do they have a recording of this like court hearing? Is that what it's called? Do they have a recording of it? I would pay so much money to see Twomad defend himself to a fucking judge. Holy shit.
It's really
Your Honor, you don't understand. She wasn't sexually assaulted, she was raped. Come on, guys. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. You didn't give a fuck.
Quick. All parties were present. Everyone was there. Unfortunately, he showed up without a lawyer. You like, damn.
Ginger, thanks so much for becoming a member. Really appreciate it. Breaking news: Twomad is black and gay. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
It's GG for him, right? You go to your hearing. No lawyer. I mean, it's game over. We saw the evidence. Now
he thought he could handle himself.
Hey, personal conduct orders. What can he not do? And if you notice, when we get to like right here, you see this is a court order. This is a court order. So here is the court order before we get to what the judge ruled. He can't harass, contact her, take any action to obtain her address. You know, things like that. She was finally granted a distance thing where he has to stay away.
Okay, but what is he charged guilty of? So these are the things he can't do because of the court order. What was the evidence to get him the restraining order?
A football field from her. So that's 100 yards, if you guys don't know. He pretty much can't be anywhere she is, right? This is the order. Now, number 8 is interesting, right? Hey, no firearms, guns, firearm parts, or ammunition. And the court has received information that you own or possess firearms, parts, and ammunition. You like, damn, she got him dead to rights.
Yeah, because that is what he said, even in that interview, is that apparently he also did own a gun. No, he was like holding on to a gun, but that's going to be very suspicious. And honestly, I don't know if I completely buy that either. So apparently he did possess some kind of other gun. And as I said earlier, you know, it is still very much possible. And it sounds like, yeah, he is owning a gun. He has a real firearm of some sorts. It's just so funny that your proof of him owning and possessing a real gun is pictures of him posing with a fucking BB gun airsoft rifle. It's just fucking hilarious. But it does seem like he also, on top of that, does have a real firearm.
Now, we're going to come back to 8 because there's some special...
It just goes to show even more how incompetent this guy Jameskii is in providing evidence and making a case.
Stipulations. What else can he do? The clerk would do this service. There's no need to service the person because he was at the hearing. Hey, the judge signed off on it December 5th, 2023. Now, here is the caveat, guys. The firearms. 8, unless item 8E is checked, he cannot own, have, or possess, or try to buy, receive any firearms. If he has firearms, he can go to jail and pay $1,000 fine. Now, the firearms that he has, he must sell them to a store with a licensed gun dealer or turn into a law enforcement agency. Any firearms and firearm parts that you have or in your control.
Luhrix, he said he was holding it in a locker for someone, not sure if it was in his house or a separate rented locker for his guns. Yeah.
Stated in item 8, the court will require you to prove that you did this, right? Not only does he have to relinquish his firearms, he has to prove that he gave them away. Enforcing literally the law. They get a copy of this restraining order and they literally can kick down.
He might not be able to directly show everything depending on what his lawyer has told him he can be public about. I'm hearing you out, but that's not true. This right here, this is the public documents. Maybe evidence on the other stuff, but these public documents is all the evidence he has on Twomad in regards to this case. To show that he's a violent person, that apparently he's a rapist. And the pedophilia thing is completely bullshit. Based off of that 13-year-old that he completely lied about, that Twomad was preying on. He completely lied out the ass on that case.
If he don't return those guns. All right, and it started on December 5th. He can be arrested.
Luhrix, the case is listed as disposed, which means it ended in something minor due to lack of proof. Just a restraining order because of how little evidence was provided in the case? Interesting. Okay, so they wanted more, but they only got a restraining order because of how little evidence was provided. So I assume, because this guy keeps going in on this rape allegation, is that he's trying to get this guy charged, Twomad, of rape, or something more potentially, but he just didn't have enough evidence. So all he could get is a restraining order, because it is true that Twomad is guilty of harassment. So that does make sense.
If he violates this order. Literally, you can go to jail. You see? Now it's
the only proof Twomad is black.
Real. Now that it's a court order, there's no more contempt shit. It's you can go to jail for this shit. And here's the trap right here.
Legally black is awesome.
And say, Twomad, baby, why don't you come on over? Come on over to the house. Let's work it out. He can't, because she could change her mind and get his ass arrested. And you often see this shit happen with husbands and wives. But let's go to what the judge said. How long do you guys think the restraining order is for? That was just granted 10 days ago. Here's the proceedings. Everyone was there. Twomad was there with no lawyer, just him looking doofy on a responding call.
This guy didn't give a fuck, man.
They testified. The petitioners
probably high on ket as he was defending himself. I wonder if this was... Oh, no, this was 10 days ago, 2 months ago. Okay, so it wasn't 10 days ago, like recently. Okay, gotcha.
As for a civil harassment restraining order was granted. The court ordered a permanent restraining order for 3 years, guys. So for 3 years, as you see, my man cannot go around her or own guns. And it's ordered to expire.
Yeah, he definitely is guilty of harassment.
She won. But this is only half of it. They still got the civil lawsuit for him pulling the...
He's saying she won, but I'm hearing about this disposed thing. So it sounded like these guys wanted something more, but this is all that ended up coming from it.
Blicky for all the stuff she accused him of. What do you guys think? Is this a big win or a big L? I mean, I think it's a win for her.
What do you guys think? Big fucking W? Or are we thinking L, chat? Can we do a poll? Can we do a poll? L's or W's, guys? L's or W's?
And it's going to look great for her civil suit. The fact that it was granted, the fact that she does have so much evidence against him. And it's a huge...
L or W rape? What are we thinking?
For Twomad. No firearms and no coming in contact with her. With that being said, it's GG for Twomad. And for some strange reason, I don't know why she didn't make this public. She didn't say anything. Jameskii didn't tweet about it. Twomad didn't tweet about it. It just is what it is. But
wait, that's all?
This video. See you in the...
That's all? I thought this was supposed to have the rape stuff. And they didn't show any evidence of the violent behavior. I thought this guy in the beginning of the video talked about how Twomad was violent. L rape? That was really everything? So these were the public records that Jameskii wanted us to take a look at? Dude, unless I'm missing something, this is unbelievable. Kanklemore, check Discord. I have a clip to send to you. Yeah, I just did get your notification. You sent me a friend request. Fuck it. Alright, I accepted it. Send me it. Send me in DMs. I'll check it out. But this is really everything, man? We already knew this. We already knew he was a harasser and also sexual harasser. That's everything, man. Okay. Guy sends me, hey, I was watching your live stream and saw you were talking about Twomad and the rape allegations. Called my stream a while ago and we talked for a while. Here's a clip of something wild he said while we were talking. He was very high, so I don't know if this would be all that damning, but I figured you might be interested in anyway. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let me check it out. Apparently this is a clip of Twomad saying something crazy. Fucking wild. Alright, let's check it out.
This Twomad self-destructive thing, it's like, even in the recording where I was like...
Called into this guy's 160k sub channel? Twomad was what the fuck? I mean, shout out to Kanklemore, he got the fucking call. You know, he got a legendary call on his stream. But Jesus, what Twomad was just doing nothing all fucking day. Jess, thank you for the 5. Gayrix crawled on his knees just to lick on my leather. Thanks.
Raping that girl.
Wait, whoa.
In the recording with where I was like raping that girl. It's like you can tell this nigga's got his head on straight. Like, yeah, he's doing reprehensible shit. He is sane.
Twomad, you're making it fucking hard. Twomad. You're making it hard. You're making it hard to defend you. Okay. What's the context? What?
Destructive thing. It's like, even in the recording with where I was like raping that girl.
Guys, hear me out. Okay, there is still plausible deniability. I know it sounds like a meme. This is a crazy thing to say, but it doesn't prove he's guilty. It's horrible. It's a horrible clip. It's a horrible clip. Doesn't prove he's guilty though. Because that's what because even in the clip he's referencing that has been shown to the public, he's not raping anyone. He's not raping anyone. I tried to clip the relevant part. There wasn't really anything before or after. His word can't be trusted here. And also because we've seen the clips. We've seen it. Is that he's not raping anyone in these clips. And I assume the way he's talking like this is because that's what people are accusing him of there.
Recording with where I was like raping that girl.
But fuck, he does himself no favors. I mean, he does himself no favors. I can't really, hearing like clips like this, I can't really be too mad at the everyday. I can't be too mad at the fucking too mad. I can't be too mad at the everyday person kind of just assuming and believing that he probably is guilty of raping the girl. I can't be mad, but just like personally, I guess I just hold like a higher bar of evidence, especially how I've seen so many false allegations happen before online in the space or just before. But I like with the sheer amount of clips, I gotta say I can't really be mad at a layman just seeing all of this information and just thinking he's guilty or personally believing it. I wouldn't be mad at anyone personally believing it, that he's guilty. But I guess just I look for a higher bar of evidence, and I think there's too much plausible deniability. But he makes himself look so bad. I'm sorry, I'm not going to accuse him, but I won't defend him. Yeah, and that's completely, yeah, exactly. I'm completely fine with that. That completely makes sense. Yeah, because Jesus fucking Christ, man. You can think Twomad is guilty and still think Jameskii was weird. I mean, that's, yeah, I mean, those are completely separate things as well. That Jameskii has no clue how to present evidence here. He's handling it completely irresponsibly. Bro Machine, thank you. Chrome, thank you for the $2. You're smoking that Necromancer Nefarium Kush. Thank you, man. But, yeah, that's the context there. Quickly, what I wanted to go over on stream, a little bit of a short stream today. Just wanted to go over some of the Twomad updates because I haven't streamed in 2 days. But I am pretty busy personally right now.